Hello guys, I'm Munduru Frida. For those of you who are seeing me for the very first time, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. It's really been a very long time since I last posted a video. I think the last time I posted a video was, I don't remember if it was January or Feb. Around there is when I last posted a video on this channel. A lot of things have transpired in the middle, but glory be to God, I'm back. So hopefully I will try and see. I'm not promising, but I will try to be more consistent. Initially I had challenges with a gadget for shooting, but at least a provision has been made. We've got something better than what we used to use before. But yeah, hopefully I will keep posting. So I still have this challenge with trying to focus either on seeing myself or looking at the camera lens, but I will try to keep an eye contact with my audience. So yesterday happened to be a Sunday, right? Yeah, yesterday I was watching part 2 of this movie called Monica by Uche Montana. It's a Nigerian movie. There is Monica part 1, there is Monica part 2. So I think people who have watched it can relate to what I'm saying, but Monica is basically about the story of a young girl, a firstborn daughter, who literally carried the entire burden of the family, and she was expected to do everything in the family. She was trying to do something for herself as a tailor, but she could not really go any further with what she was doing initially, because when you have so much burden in your hands, like you're carrying the entire burden of the family, you're taking care of your siblings, paying them, taking care of every responsibility in the home, including your parents. The parents who are supposed to be your support system are not helping. They're rather adding more burdens on you, so it becomes really hard. Like everything you do, your efforts are not appreciated. At the end of the day, you're told that you're useless, you're what, like all those kind of things. Like they do not really appreciate what you've done. I watched part 1. It was really triggering because there is so much I could relate, especially to the things I've seen happening to people around me. I've seen like Monica in real life. The movie Monica, I've seen it happening in real life to people who are even so close to me. I have seen when people forget themselves in the names of family. At the end of the day, you are not appreciated. Your efforts are not appreciated one bit. And so part 2 of Monica was yesterday. I was watching it and I'm like, yo, this is someone's entire life right now that we're watching in a movie. I love African movies so much, especially Nigerian movies. For me, I believe they are telling African stories. They are just beyond the entertainment. There are lessons to learn. That's why I love watching African movies, especially Nigerian movies. Yeah, I've watched a couple of other Ugandan movies, Ghanaian, South African, Kenyan, but I love watching African movies because to me they are telling stories. It's not just about making money. It's not just about entertainment. There are lessons to learn. Like for Monica, there are very many lessons to learn, especially for somebody who is carrying family burdens on themselves. Some people might say, for me, I have no options. I cannot see my siblings suffer. That's very accurate. Okay, we have a part to play, especially as not only firstborn daughters. I'm a firstborn daughter, so I understand the amount of responsibility that we have on us, especially when it comes to our siblings. But some people are not firstborn daughters, but they are the people in the family who are doing something and they're carrying the burden. Some people might be lastborns, but they're carrying the entire family burden on their heads. Some might be secondborn. So it's not really just about the firstborns. It's about anybody who is carrying family responsibilities on themselves. And we all know that in the mix of all of that, you tend to forget about yourself, because any little money you get, for some people, all you're thinking about is, my siblings have not eaten, this thing is not at home, ABCD. So that's all you think about, to the point that even you doing something for yourself, you feel guilty for doing things for yourself. You always put yourself as an option. You'd be like, okay, I can't wait. You want a cloth? You'd be like, no, this cloth can wait. I can still keep putting on the old ones. Let me do this one for my siblings first. Monica is an eye-opener. It's so hot in this place. So Monica is an eye-opener for those kinds of people. You do not have to necessarily put all your needs aside all the time for other people. Know when to put a break, okay? So you have dreams, but you can't go after them because all you're thinking about is my siblings and my what. Sometimes the parents, Monica's parents, were so annoying. Instead of supporting your child, you're the one who is responsible for making sure that your child suffers, your child is unhappy, because you're literally leaving your burdens in their hands. Monica is just not a movie. It is beyond. It's an entire life lesson that I believe that a lot of people should watch. Not only firstborn daughters and sons, but a lot of people should watch. There are lessons for everybody, even including the parents. Do not leave the entire responsibility of the home on your children. Your children should be supporting you, not leaving the entire family burden on them. You want the children to do so much for you, yet for you, you're seated. You just want to be, there are people who have the mentality that, for me, I'm completely defeated. Someone has to come and help me. Someone has to come and help me. And for some people, someone that they're looking at is their child who is even struggling, to the point that every single coin that your child gets, you want it. You want the child to get the single coin, give it to you, or it might be your brother or sister. Like, you feel so entitled to everything that this other person has. Maybe because you're a parent of this child, you feel, because I've given birth to you, everything you own, you must give it to me. I must be the one to decide on what to do with it. Or because this person is your sibling, for you feel like everything they own is mine, so I have authority. No, it's not like that. You're not entitled to anything that they give you. They help you, or they give you out of their good way. So Monica is, you'll cry. If you're that very emotional person, you will cry. Some of you will be triggered because that's exactly your story, or the story of someone you know. Some people have died along the way because of too much stress and depression. Some are just strong, but it is life. At the end of the day, we have to wake up. Like the way Monica's father told Monica, I don't want you to give up on your dreams. I loved it when Monica stood up for herself during the father's burial arrangement. The mother was like, you're the firstborn, you're supposed to bury your father. Maybe that's a tradition in one of the cultures. So she was like, no, I am not burying my father. I am not taking the burden alone. We are supposed to share. We are supposed to bring things together. I loved that part where she stood up for herself. She refused to give up on her dream, on her fashion dream, because of a family responsibility. You have to get to that point where you tell yourself, no, enough is enough. Because if you, as the person who is carrying all this burden on you, if you die today, people will leave. People will fulfill their dreams, but you die with yours. If you die today. I remember one time, there's this guy I was talking to. We call him Papa. So Papa told me, I know you're burdened about something, but let me tell you, if you die today, these people you're stressing about will live, they will live happily without you. Nothing will happen to them. Just give them a short time. They will forget about you. So do not stress yourself about these people. If something is beyond your control, like you cannot do it, let it go. Don't stress yourself. Tomorrow is a day of its own and things will be okay. So I think that really helped me, because I used to be this kind of, like, I stress so much about stuff. You tell me someone is sick or somebody needs like 10,000. I don't have money, but I'm going to stress the whole day. I'm trying to look for money. I'm trying to do this and that. The issue might not be an emergency, but because I just want to help, I'm going to. But now I've learned, sometimes, if you cannot, if it's beyond you, leave it. If it's beyond you, leave it. Those people you're stressing for will survive. They will live. Also, you have dreams. Go after them. Do not always put aside your dreams for other people. If you want something good for yourself, please get it. Get it. If you're earning, it's not, sometimes some of us, we are working. We are earning, but you realize that by the time the money is coming in, it is done, and you've done nothing for yourself. Not even buying yourself a pair of sandals. Please. For me, I always tell people, you see the money you're working for, it is your money. It's not for your brothers, your sisters, your what. Of course, you help them, but it is first for you. So appreciate yourself by buying a new cloth. Appreciate yourself by buying shoes, bags. You deserve to have good hair. You deserve to eat good food. You deserve to sleep well. Appreciate yourself. It's only when you're in good health and when you're capable that you can be able to do all these things. If you cannot, please. I know some parents will throw scriptures, children, respect your parents, children, and what. But also they skip the part where scripture says parents should not trigger or should not bring their children to the point where they get to do things which are not acceptable. So this life, you need to stand up for yourself, because nobody's coming to help you. You're your first step. You need to get to that point where you stop taking a lot of things that are not helping you, but rather they're draining you. If you're going to get drained, people will be happy, but you'll not be. You'll be working, but you look like somebody who is not working. So sometimes you close one ear to issues of life and you live. But through it all, don't forget to pray. Pray, pray, and pray. Seek for direction from God. Some of the sufferings are not intended by God. I know we have tendencies of believing that if I go through suffering, then there's going to be a great testimony. Then there's going to be a breakthrough. Sometimes the story doesn't go like that. Sometimes people suffer from the beginning up to the end and they die. No joy. So think about yourself. You deserve good things. You have to speak to yourself constantly. Stop guilt tripping yourself over getting those new things and saying, if I don't do this. Sometimes you just have to close one ear, open the other one, and leave. So that's how you'll be happy. Because if you overstress, health issues are going to kick in, ulcers, high blood pressure, and all of that. And when that kicks in, you see the people you're stressing over, they will not be there to help you. I'm not saying that don't help people. I'm saying help people. Be there for people. but know when to stop. Have your limits, have boundaries. Don't carry everybody's burden on your head. I like what Reverend Funke always says, you're not El Shaddai, or else you will die. Know when to stop. You cannot be everybody's savior. No, you can't. You can only save people, or you can only do the things you can only pour from a bucket which is full. If you don't have the money, you don't have. You cannot help somebody when you don't have what to help them with. That's all I had for now. See you in my next video. Bye.